Hi, my name is Chip Shields. I represent North and Northeast Portland in the Oregon State Senate. I'm on the Healthcare Committee, and I think the main message that I would like to share with people is that in politics, unfortunately, there are two currencies. One is money. The other is people power. There are a lot of groups down in Salem that have money. But the good news is they don't have a vote. So the other piece of good news is that there is power in people, and you can compensate for not having the kind of money that the corporate lobby has down in Salem. I would really encourage everybody to come to Salem and tell your story, and to tell your story to your legislator. And I feel like you will find them incredibly accessible, particularly if you approach them at the right time. I feel passionately that people should get involved in advocacy before November, not after. And what I mean by that is you need to call on your own legislators, your own state senators, your own representatives, tell them what's important to you, try to help them, if you agree with their point of view, get elected, and then there's something magical about somebody who will work on somebody else's campaign, someone who will knock on doors for you. And I will never ever forget a volunteer on my campaign. I will leave a meeting with the governor, I will leave a meeting with the attorney general to step out, even if it's just for a few minutes, to talk to that person and hear why they're down in Salem. And I think people need to tell their stories. It can move people in a way that all of the corporate money in the world cannot. So I would encourage people to do that. What I would also encourage family members to do is to think about running for office themselves one day. I never thought that I would run for office. I just happened to work for a nonprofit that helped people coming out of prison get jobs. I got frustrated that some issues were not being addressed. When my state representative, Deborah Kafori, stepped down, I said, well, we need to get somebody in there that can do this, 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 and this. And she said, well, shoot, I can do most of those things. And so I decided to jump into the fray and see if somebody would knock me out of the way. And they didn't, and I eventually got elected to the House of Representatives. But the reason I say that is that I think it's important that we stop worrying about turning politicians into people that care about people with disabilities, and start worrying about turning people who care with disabilities into politicians. And I think if you do a check, probably the most important thing to being successful in public office is having a passion for making the world a better place. I think probably everybody who's watching this video right now has that passion, and you should think about running for office yourself one day.